Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi to all my Year 9 and Year 10 students. We continue with the second video for this week, which is we are going to discuss the examples here on finding perimeter and area of a certain shape. Okay, so before we proceed with the question, I have 3 questions here. Before we proceed with the question, I want you guys to copy. Okay, I take a closer look on this one. Okay, please copy question 1, 2, 3. Copy including the diagram. Copy including the diagram, okay? So pause the video. Okay, so this is clear now. Pause the video, copy including the diagram. Okay, so now let's discuss one by one. Okay, so make sure you refer to your question that you have copied because I think it's clearer for you to refer to your book instead of looking at this video, okay? Because maybe it's quite small, but just now if you have copied, you will have a clear view on whatever you have copied just now, okay? Okay, so let's now continue with the discussion. Let's proceed with number 1. Okay, so the vertices of a triangle are 2, 1, 2, -3, 14, -3. Okay, that one labeled already. Find its area. Okay, so what is this shape? It's a triangle. It's a right angle triangle, so it's going to be very easy. Okay, so what is the formula of finding area of a triangle? That is just 1/2 times base times height. Formula just now from this first video, okay? So you need to make sure you know what is the value of the base and what is the value of the height, okay? Okay, so as you can see, it's given in coordinate form. So how do we find what is the sides, what is the value of the side, or what is the distance of that? You can use the formula of a distance, but you don't have to complicate your life because as you can see, the y value remains constant here. Means that we are only moving in the axis direction. We move we travel from 2 to 14. From 2 to 14. So how many units? That is just 14 minus 2, you will get 12. Okay? And for this height, we travel from -3 to 1. -3 to 0 is just 3 units. Plus another 1 unit, you will get 4. Okay? So just key in inside the formula. Very easy. Times 12 times 4. So you will get 24. What is the unit for this one? It's not cm and it's not m because the unit for coordinates is not cm and it's not m. So the unit is just unit square. Okay? Not tricky at all. Straightforward terus bagi. Okay. So number 2 now. Let's do number 2. Okay, let's do number 2. Find the area and the perimeter of this shape made from a semicircle and a parallelogram. Okay, this shape. Okay, make sure you have copied the diagram. So refer to your question. Okay, find the area. Question asks for 2 things. First, the area, and second one is the perimeter. Let's do the area first. So the area for this shape, for this diagram, the area is area of parallelogram plus area of a semicircle. Okay, area of parallelogram plus area of semicircle. Usually, I will suggest my students to draw because you will guide yourself. When you draw, you will guide yourself. You know what you want to search for. You know what you want to calculate for. Okay, so what is the area of a parallelogram? That is just B times H. This is from the previous video, okay? B times H. Okay, but remember, H must be perpendicular, okay? H must be perpendicular from the base. Okay, plus that one. Semicircle, what is the area of semicircle? We haven't learned semicircle, but we learned circle. Area of circle, that is just pi r square. Because it's semicircle, means half of the circle, you divide by 2. Okay, so formula only that one. Okay, now let's key in the formula. Let's key in inside the value. Okay, so what is the base of this parallelogram? Base, that is just 10. So key in 10. Okay, H, what is the height of this parallelogram? Okay, this is quite tricky for some of you guys. Is it 5 or 4? We need to make sure our height must be perpendicular from the base. This is the base. Okay, as you can see, 5 here, this side here is slanted. It's not 90 degree. It's not 90 degree. Okay, so if you take 5, it's wrong. So it's just 4 because it's 90 degree. Make sure 90 degree. Okay, so 4. So they purposely put 5 over here to confuse the student. Okay, okay, make sure okay, plus okay, pi r square. Pi. Okay, what is the radius of the semicircle? Given that from here to here, from one end to another end is 10 cm. Radius is just half of the diameter. So that is just 5 square over 2. Okay, that's it. So when you calculate everything, you will get 79.3. Remember, we always take our answer. Buruknya 3 saya. 0.3. We always calculate our answer. We always write down the final answer in 3 significant figures only. 79.3. What is the unit? What is the unit? Question asks for UCM. So unit is cm square. I put down there. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Cm square. Okay. Done. Okay. Let's do the second part of the question. Second part of the question asks for. We are still in question number 2. Okay. Question asks for. Okay. Let me bring it down. Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Okay. Not number 2 here. Oh, skip. Number 2. Okay. Number 2. Question asks for perimeter. Now, perimeter. Perimeter, that is just perimeter of that side. I don't include this one because it's joined to the semicircle. So, you don't have to include that one. Okay. Now, can you guys see? Okay. Plus that one. Okay. So, see my drawings here will guide me to find which side that I need to calculate. Okay, so it's very important for you to draw, or you need to organize your calculation. Okay, okay, so that one is very easy. That is just 5 times plus 10 plus 5. Okay, let's do it inside a bracket. 5 plus 10 plus 5. So that is the first part of our diagram. Second part is just that part here. This is the perimeter of a semicircle, or a circumference of a semicircle. Okay, circumference of a semicircle. Formula is just 2 pi r, but you need to divide by 2 because it's halfway only. Okay, so key in everything. That one you calculate, you will get 20, right? Plus, cancel, pi. What is the radius? Radius is just 5. Okay, so you calculate, you will get 35.7 cm. That's it. Cm. That's it. That's it. Okay, let me check. 20 plus. Okay, 35.7 cm. Okay, done. Number 3 now. Number 3. Okay. Number 3, a circular pond has an area of 40 meters square. 40 meters square. Find the radius of the pond. Okay. I don't expect you guys to see the question here. Okay. Please see the question. The one that you have copied. I know this one is quite small, but you have copied the question. A circular pond has an area of 40 meters square. So the area is 40 meters square. Question asks for find the radius of the pond. So area of a circle is pi r square, right? So that is just 40 equals to pi r square. So question asks for r. You let r be the subject. R square is equals to 40 over pi. So to find the r, okay, to find the r, that is just square root of 40 over pi. Okay, so use your calculator. You will get 3.57 cm. Okay? Okay. So, if you have any problem, just ask me, okay? I replied quite late during this Ramadan because I'm quite busy. But it's okay. You can still ask me. Okay? Okay, so this is your homework for today, for this week. 3 questions. Copy the question including the diagram, especially year 9. Copy the question including the diagram. Year 10. If you have your exercise book, please copy inside your exercise book. And please do, if you don't have, you can do on a piece of paper. Later, you can just paste inside your exercise book. Okay. Pause the video. Copy the question. 1 by 1. 3 questions only, guys. Okay. Copy and do. And I have written there the answer as well so that you can check. If you have any problem, feel free to ask me. Okay. Okay.